I worked as a caregiver for the first time, and I accidentally spilled hot water on my boss's leg. I only wanted to test if he really had no feeling. When I fed him, my eyes wandered to his secretary. Sometimes I forgot that my boss was completely paralyzed from the neck down. When the phone rang, I instinctively handed it to him. When I shaved him, I could not help giving him strange looks. Even when we went out for walks, I treated his wheelchair like a skateboard. Strangely, he never fired me for any of this. Instead, he kept me and paid me several times more than he used to. Little by little, we were no longer just boss and employee. We became like old friends who had known each other for years. My boss had been writing to a pen pal for many years, but they had never met. He was even afraid to ask what she looked like. One day, I picked up their latest letter and found a phone number inside. I dialed it and handed the phone to my boss. She asked for a photo of him. My boss immediately panicked. He was afraid a photo would end everything. So I chose one for him, a quiet, gentle photo of him sitting in his wheelchair, and put it into the envelope. But that night, my boss secretly asked the butler to replace the photo with one from his youth. When he was confident and standing tall, soon, a reply arrived. She said she really liked the photo, and she would be passing through next week. She wanted to meet him. The moment he finished reading the letter, the smile disappeared from my boss's face, because they had met at a conference years ago, and she only remembered him standing. On the day of the meeting, my boss asked the butler to send me away. He did not want me to know the truth. But then, my brother suddenly appeared. My boss finally understood my situation. I thought he would fire me, so I packed my bags and left on my own. Before I left, the butler handed me a folder and told me to throw it away. As I opened it, I saw the photos inside, and I finally understood. My boss was not running away. He was afraid to face the truth. Many people had taken care of him before, but none of them were meant to stay. That was why he asked the butler to bring me back. When my boss saw me again, it was like seeing a long-lost friend. He immediately rolled his wheelchair toward the window. Later, I took him traveling. I took him out for rides. For the first time in years, he smiled like himself again. One day, I pushed him into a restaurant, pretended to leave, and quietly locked his wheelchair in place. When his pen pal walked in, he finally understood my intention. This was her city. I brought him here, not to run away, but to start living again.